and welcome back to Knitting with Metal. Tonight we are continuing on this piece. And just in case you were a little confused, I did do a couple of test lives. This is finally the correct one. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure that what I want to do is available, is able to be done. So, let us start off with saying hello to chat. Hello, chat. And then inviting people. All right. And of course, we got a bit of a late start. I tried stopping around like 6, 7 o'clock, but there were no spaces. So that didn't happen. That didn't happen, and of course, I'm now sitting at the delivery area, so woo! All right, let us. Oh, I got a few missed calls on here. Let us find this live. I know I deleted those other ones, but I just want to make sure. More options, more options. Copy. Groups. Excellent. All right. We're posting to a few groups here just to get some more eyes on this. This is always the thing that I always fail at, is the self-promotion. But excellent. All right, so now we are going to start this timer and then flip the camera, because we are working on this piece and this camera seems to not really like to view this piece, so we're gonna fix that, hopefully. Boop. Hello. Excellent. This is much better. Other than the lighting, I really wish that I had lighting. Oh, wait, is this lighting? Yes, it is. Aha! Excellent. All right. So, other than me seeing you guys' chats upside down, and right now I'm not entirely sure if I'm yelling. I could be. But we actually have a viable thing here. So we are continuing on this pattern by going behind this loop. Now, this is the Viking knit. And it's a really nice, simple weave. I did not realize that we could actually do this close. This actually works very nicely. I like this a lot better than the front-facing camera. And this is very simple. Like I said, it's literally just pulling it through and making the next loop in line. And as you see, you're also making a line in each row, kind of like a scale. This is much better. Hopefully you all can see a lot better than last time. I think that's what I lost a bunch of people. Probably because they couldn't see. I could barely see, so I don't blame you guys. If you can't see, then what's the point, right? Come on. And when you pull it, it's always over top of the wire that you had before. And when you pull to make the loop, just don't pull too hard, because then you're going to make it too tight. Kind of like this one. This one over here I did too tight, I think. But this is a great project for anyone that doesn't have like a torch or doesn't want to do any type of soldering, because it's literally no solder, no fire whatsoever. This is all you're doing is wrapping, and it comes out to be a nice beautiful chain once you pull it. I actually need to figure something out because I forgot to make a draw plate. So I'm gonna need to figure something out. And make a draw plate while I'm on the truck, because we still got another day that is coming up, either Wednesday or Thursday, that I'm going to do my next live. And by then, this will be long enough where we can definitely pull it. I might try to stall. Because I was only home for a day, so I did not have time to make a draw plate. I actually think I need to get drills for that, unless I have a drill set at home. I'm not sure if I do. But as you can see, it's and you can actually see, which is amazing. I love this setup now. We just keep putting the open wire through behind the loops. So you go in through one of these side holes and then go around back and go out through the other one. The only time that you're going to need like pliers or anything is when you're hello, is when you're like when it gets stuck, or when you go to start a new row. So how's everyone's weekend doing? Hopefully it's going well. It is the weekend, right? No, it's the middle of the week, Patrick. Dang. How's everyone's week going? Hopefully good. Mine's going all right. I need to I'm actually in Georgia right now. It's kind of cool. It's still winter up here, but it's like 51 degrees or something like that. I think now that it's nighttime, it dropped a little bit, but a lot warmer. I had my windows open. It was great. Thank you for sharing. Now, normally I would read out the chat, but it's upside down for me. And B, shared ya put P? I don't know what that means. That's all right. I'm just glad that that you all came on to watch, and that there is actually something to watch, because like I said, the last couple of times that I've tried this, doing this weave on a live, it has not worked out well, and because it's so small, that the camera doesn't, or at least the front facing camera does not capture it very well. I'm glad that my back facing camera does, and that I can actually switch it in the middle of doing a live. There we go. Sometimes, if it's hard to get it through the back, just like wiggle the Allen wrench a little bit so that it kind of, so then you get to like a flat side, and then that'll make a nice little gap for you. But yeah, hopefully everyone's week's going good. I don't understand. I tried stopping at around like 6:30, 7 o'clock. And the place that I was going to was completely full. It was bad. I meant to say shared you out, Patrick Dumont. Ha, yeah. That's funny. Laugh out loud. You're not very good. Facebook comments. Deciphering. See, right now it's like where the stand is. Yeah, there we go. The chat is right where the back of the stand is, so I lose half the text on top of it being upside down. That's all right. Excuses. I just need to be better. But if you're just joining in, this is, of course, Knitting with Metal. Normally we do chainmail stuff. This is a little off of the chainmail, but, I mean, knitting with metal, weaving with metal, come on, it's like the same thing. At least I think so. But hopefully y'all are enjoying yourselves. I'm very glad that I figured out a nice setup. It might not be nice for my comments, but it's nice for viewing, that's for sure. But right now we are doing a Viking weave, which is a fairly simple chain weave that doesn't use any solder or tools other than like a ruler to start, this Allen wrench, and maybe a pair of pliers. So it's a very simple startup idea if you wanted to get into jewelry. This is a pretty good way to do it. The spools of metal that I got were fairly cheap, and they remind me of that every single time I overbend them. It's not a very good metal. I think it's aluminum, but because it's so thin, it does not like being bent back and forth. It snaps very easily. But if you got like copper or something, that'd be good. This is, I think it's 26 gauge. Yeah, 26 gauge. Round, of course. This one I went really tight on, apparently. There we go. We'll go a little bit looser. Maybe the next round will be a little bit easier to loop through. But this is a pulled chain. So basically, once we get to a certain length here, we'll be able to pull it through a draw plate, or, well, what I'm going to be using is a piece of wood with holes in it. Graduated holes. So like, so the holes get smaller and smaller. And then it shrinks up and makes a nice chain. And you can do a long to make a necklace, or a short to make a bracelet. You could even probably make a ring out of this if you wanted like a really short strand. You could probably make a fairly simple, nice ring. Be pretty thin though. But basically, what I'm doing here is putting the wire behind the next loop over in the pattern. This one's fairly close too. So you put it behind the loop, like so, and bring it and just pull it through. Like I said, sometimes you might need a plier, but what happened? Oh. Whoopsie. The wire hit the screen. So it flipped it back. But yeah, it's a very nice weave. I really enjoy it. You can do some other funky things with it. Like this weave is gonna have a fairly decent negative space in it. So if you wanted to prevent that, you could do a double knit. Right now we're doing a single knit, which is literally just what I'm doing right now. But a double knit is doing the same pattern, but instead of going to this one, you would go to the one above it and go behind and pull it through and do it that way. It's a double knit. But I figured we should start out simple. Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves. Like I said, this is the first time that I've actually gotten done this live with doing this project, that I've actually liked it. Before I was doing my front-facing camera, and apparently that's not a good thing. It looks bad. At least this I can actually see on the screen what I'm doing. And you guys can too. Alright, that is a very tight area. Because I did it too tightly in the previous. Alright. That one was just really tight. Next one's pretty tight as well. Try not to take out the Allen wrench too much, because if you squeeze this too hard at any point, you'll start the process of it sizing down, and that's not, you don't want that, not until you get into a draw plate, so then it's even. There we go. Hello. Yeah, this area is really tight, so it's a little bit difficult, as you guys can see. A little bit difficult to get the wire into here. But we got it, and I made it a little bit looser, so that'll be easier. But if you guys missed the first part, and I know all of you have, because I even missed the first part, because you can't see anything on my lives up until this point. So to begin this pattern, we did a flower formation of 6 petals. We wrapped that around a ruler, and we got 6 long cylinders, I guess, ovals. And that's what we started on with this pattern. That's what starts this pattern. So, but once it gets started, this is all it is just putting it through the previous, or putting it through the next circle behind it, and pulling it through and making a new circle. And this is the single knit, single Viking knit. But yeah, feel free to chime in whenever, asking questions or anything you guys like. You know, tell me what I'm doing bad at, so then I know, so then I can get better. Can't get better without feedback, you know? Hell, I wouldn't have even tried this setup had it not been for my own feedback of, wow, these lives stink. I do not like these lives. At least for this project. The chainmail, it works out fairly well, but the chains for the chainmail is pretty large in comparison. So they can get viewed on the front facing camera there. Excellent. All right. So far we've gotten a fair decent amount. I think I smushed the top a little bit because it's not going on to the Allen wrench. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. We've gotten a decent amount. But let us switch back over. Excellent. All right, well, I hope that you all enjoyed this Knitting with Metal episode. I know that I enjoyed doing it. I really liked how the different camera, because you see what I mean? Like, even when I zoom in, it doesn't do it justice. So I'm very glad that I figured that out. But I hope that you all enjoyed, and I hope that I see you in the next episode, which I think is going to be either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm thinking about changing it to Thursdays, but we'll see how my week goes. But I hope I see you there, and have a wonderful evening.